General PSSs.
Problem-solving strategies. So,
It's
depending...
like ROUSSs.
The rodents of unusual
Size. Yes.
Yeah, from The Princess Bride.
Indeed.
Good times.
Okay.
Okay, so you can draw a picture.
Almost always beneficial.
Yeah. You can represent an unknown quantity with a variable and use that to create an equation to solve. That's super helpful.
Also very helpful.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your opinion, a lot of times this requires real-world knowledge.
So when you say
like the
real
fact
world,
that, if you decrease a price, it gets smaller. Things that make sense to us.
Okay.
And so we'll throw out a few things here that you should know, but maybe you don't know.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Well, on this first one, we have 3 consecutive odd numbers that add up to be 249. So we want to write an equation and find the 3 numbers. Now, we could guess and check, but that could potentially take a while.
There's a lot of odd numbers out there.
There are.
And like 1 plus 3 plus 5, that doesn't.
Yeah.
So
you could sit there and do that for a while.
So 3
now,
plus
I know
5
though that there
7,
are some people watching this that are, or not watching this, that are smart.
5 plus 7 plus 9.
Okay, our first odd number. Why don't we represent
1.
it with x?
Oh, x.
What would that make our next odd number?
X plus 3, because it's got to be odd.
X plus 3?
Yeah, because 3 is odd, right?
If this is x, how much do I have to add to get to the next odd number?
2.
So our next odd number has to be whatever x is plus 2.
But 2's even.
But odd numbers are 2 apart.
Okay. All right, I like it. So the next one could be x plus 2 plus 2.
Which is x plus 4.
All right.
So we've represented our first, our second, and our third odd number, and these all have to
sum up to be 249. So add those bad boys together and set it equal.
Now, what we did here is we used an example like 1, 3, and 5 that we knew wouldn't work, but to help us come up with what's happening between these.
That's the real world knowledge part. Like, instinct says you want to have odd numbers all over the place here, but that's not true when you're trying to find consecutive odd numbers.
They're 2 apart.
So if you can write them out, 1, 3, and 5, you see that and you go, oh, they're 2 apart, no problem.
Right. So we have
3 x's.
Yep, 3x.
And a 6.
Plus 6 equals 249. Simple 2-step equation, subtract 6 over, and then divide by 3. You're not reaching for the calculator, so I guess you...
81, baby.
Oh, wow.
That's the first one, and it's odd.
So, that's good. So, our first one is 81.
That's good that I got it without the calculator?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What's next after 81?
Plus 2 is 83.
And then?
Plus 2 is 85. So there you go. 3 consecutive odd babies.